Chuck, give us your keys on leadership. How do you lead people so well? What are some of your principles?
The important thing really is to fall in love with people. It's really important because the ones you love, you can work with. And I know that there are people who seem unlovely and unlovable, but what I've done in those situations, I've gone, okay, God, what do you love about this person? When two people don't get along with each other, I make them prophesy over each other because you can't hear the heart of God for somebody else and dislike them.
Yeah,
You,
so true.
it's all of a sudden you fall in love with the heart of God for that person. And I feel like God gave me a commission that everybody I meet needs to feel like they're loved. They're loved by the Father. Now, I don't know how to love everybody, but I started experimenting. I used to teach in a public high school, and I can remember I would go out in the hallway, and it's during class change, and all the students are trying to get somewhere, and I'd look for that boy that was trying to disappear, that just wanted to get to class and not have anybody see him and not, get abused or whatever. And I'd stand right in front of him until he walked in. He had to walk right into me, and I go, I see you. You are a person. You're real. I see you. I care about you. And he'd go, he probably went home and go, this freaky teacher. But I want everybody to know that they're seen, that they're known, that they're wonderful. And as leaders in raising up leaders, of course we look for the ones that are highlighted, the ones that, are showing that they're an all-star. But what I found is that in the church, a lot of times, people have to earn recognition. You want to see them for years to make sure their life is all together. But we don't have time for that.
That's right.
And especially in this situation here at Bethel, where people are coming and going all the time. And so I realized I have to fall in love fast, and lots of people want my time and attention, but I want to be sensitive. God, who are you highlighting? And sometime there'll be a young student in first year at BSSM, and God highlights them, and I'll just go to him and say, I want to give you permission you can email me and ask for a coffee date anytime. I just see an excellence on you, and I just want to fan that flame. And I want to be that available to sow into somebody, and I've had many of those people become leaders in the healing rooms over the years. Don't wait for somebody to prove themselves. Prove your love for them and your trust in them, and then work with them.
So good.
Will they make a mess? Have you ever made a mess? Taff, have you ever made a mess?
We're all guilty.
What we want to do is we want to walk with each other through messes, because that's what makes us leaders, is knowing how to deal with a mess or a mistake. Not, I'm waiting till I see somebody that's perfect all the time and we never see any error, and then I'll put them in leadership. I want to put them in, I want to see excellence. I want to look into their heart and go, I want to put you in leadership, and we'll help you steer the ship.
Yeah.
It's going to get funky, but it's okay. And that trust, immediately, there's vulnerability and engagement in there. And I don't do it to everybody, tell them that they can have coffee with me, because I have people that, I have one guy who asked every week for the whole first year, and then right before graduation, I did have coffee with him from his sheer persistence, and then he ended up being a great friend of mine by third year. And so, you got to gauge your own time, but becoming available to people that you see excellence in is what might steer them into their best self.
So good.
And so it's all about connection and finding, who you can connect with and how you can help them. And it can be little bits. It doesn't have to be, spending your life with them.
Yeah. So loving people.
Investing in them.
In them. seeing who the favor of God is on
Yeah.
and who's carrying the excellence of heaven,
Right.
and
Yeah.
giving some time to them and walking them through a journey, through their leadership journey.
Yeah, those are so key.
Yeah, so good.
Uh,
And you do that so well, Chuck.
oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being such an empowering leader and a trusting leader and someone who invests in people so well. So
Oh, thank you.
thank you.